Even chanting one name from this 1,000, any one name. This is maybe in the modern view, if you take exaggeration, but that means there is a sense in that taking. Even if you take one nama also, destroys all your sins. Meditating Sahasranama on the moon.
Meditating Sahasranama?
On the moon. Meditate on moon and chant.
How? On the new moon and full moon?
Look at moon and chant.
Like specifically on new moon?
New moon, full moon, all that he has mentioned. Ashtami and all. So he is connecting moon to Lalitha. So these 18, 19, 20 namas make it clear. A devotee can chant. Very clear, logically speaking. When you chant that Sahasranama, the energy will be in your hands. That's what it communicates indirectly. By touching that energy, that touch treatment will treat the disease. And even this can be, I found it also. When somebody is anger, Lalitha Sahasranama chanting and putting on his hand, anger comes down.
Namaste everyone, a very warm welcome on the show, and I'm your host Rangoli Sharma. Another day and I've brought to you another exclusive episode of my English series Mystic Mind. Before starting the podcast, do let me know from which part of the world are you watching this discussion. I'm sure if Devi calls you, you must have heard of Lalitha Sahasranama, how powerful it is. How chanting Lalitha Sahasranama would give you all the material benefits, and not only material benefits, spiritual benefits as well. The guest who has joined me today, he has given us the technique to get the maximum fruit of Lalitha Sahasranama. Now, how would you get the fruit? He has introduced Fal Shruti to us. According to him, Fal Shruti is one text that should be recited after Lalitha Sahasranama to get the maximum fruit of the Sahasranama, as the name itself suggests, Fal Shruti. So today we'll talk about Fal Shruti and how can you get the maximum benefits of chanting the Sahasranama. And I'm sure you are going to love this discussion. I think Fal Shruti completes Lalitha Sahasranama is what Guruji has told us today. Now, who can chant Fal Shruti? Do you need to be initiated or can you be a devotee? This is all what we've discussed and touched upon in today's discussion. And for this wonderful discussion, once again, Sri Vidyarthi Guru has joined us today. I would like to welcome Sri Atmanandanatha Guruji again on Speaking Tree. Guruji, a very warm welcome on the show.
Great once again to be here. Shanta Vimala Prakasha Atma Guha Chidi Yogasya Sri Paranandadi Sadgurun Namamyaham Puna Puna Agnana Timirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurin Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. We prostrate before Guru Mandala and Gurus and Shri Mata. Pray for their blessings to make us speak what is, it is only we are the mouthpiece of the divine. It's only their grace make us speak. We pray her.
Definitely, Guruji, and it's such a pleasure to have you back on the show. And just like always, I've chosen a very meaningful topic when it comes to Devi with you. You've told me that any text is incomplete if you do not chant the Fal Shruti after it. So this is, I'm sure this is one term which so many of my viewers would be hearing for the first time. So what is exactly Fal Shruti and what is it when it comes to Lalitha Sahasranama?
Yeah, it's a nice question to be handled, Rangoli. It is not all shlokas have Phalashruti.
Okay.
Wherever the Phalashruti is mentioned, the chanting of the shloka or stotra is incomplete. Even for Lalitha Sahasranama, what we have been doing is regularly, we chant Lalitha Sahasranama over. But after that, you must also chant Phalashruti of it, the next chapter. That is Uttara Bhaga, we call it.
Uttara Bhaga.
Uttara Bhaga. Okay. See, Lalitha Sahasranama has got three portions. Purva Bhaga. And the text part, Sahasranama, and then Uttarabhaga. That means before and after. So before is what Hayagriva will initiate Agastya into Srividya, Lalitha Sahasranama.
Yeah.
So it talks about initiation there. Let me talk about it later. And then Sahasranama is chanted. After that, he will ask questions once again. I have told you everything, my dear Agastya, and now I will tell you its secret of what all it gives you the grace of Lalita. Then he continues. This is how Phalashruti starts. So without Phalashruti, the chanting of Sahasranama is not complete.
So, Phalashruti is the fruit of Sahasranama,
The
right?
fruit of, yes, Phala is fruit.
Yes.
What you derive from that? What is the fruit you get? What is the benefit you get? Means exactly Phala is the benefit of it. That's what it's called. Okay. And he says that, my dear Agastya, there is no hymn like this, equivalent to this. This is always a common thing in Puranas. Whatever we say that this is the best story available and nothing beats. This is all normal thing. But that to say that, not that it is superior, inferior. They say it is one of the best. That's the meaning of that actually. You should not take that everywhere it comes. Vishnu Sahasranama is the best of that. Always. But that is to, we should consider it as one of the best hymns which gives you desired benefits. That's what exactly means. Finally, he says, he has got 87, 88 verses are there in that. What we will talk today, what the overall benefit of that. In the same Phalashruti, he has put some conditions also.
What are the conditions?
I will look into that conditions. Yeah. This is a confusion we have today in the public also. Some say one should not chant Lalitha Sahasranama without initiation.
Yes.
There's a big question mark.
Yes. So many people think that.
And some say no, it can be chanted. So instead of this dialogue simply discussing, I have picked up some shlokas in Phalashruti which clearly mentions what is to be chanted and what cannot be chanted.
So Guruji, you said what all it gives you. So what are the benefits of chanting the Phalashruti after you're done with the Lalita Sahasranama? As a whole. Yes.
As a whole.
Yeah.
It says the merit is equal or greater than taking bath in sacred rivers. You chant Lalita Sahasranama, it is as good as taking bath in sacred rivers. And it is as good as installing countless lingas, linga patisthapana.
Wow.
See, that means I'm telling you how far it has experienced. Nobody speaks about this, unfortunately. And then, feeding countless of people when people in trouble, they are not having food, you feed them in famine. What is the benefit you get? So much of punya. All that punya, if you do it for many years, it will come in chanting.
The punya will follow you for many years of chanting.
Doing such many actions equal to chanting Sahasranama. This is what it says. Even chanting one name from this 1,000, any one name. This is maybe in the modern view, if you take exaggeration, but that means there is a sense in that taking. Even if you take one nama also, destroys all your sins. Even if you chant one nama also, this telling beautifully, no?
Yeah.
That says that destroy all your sins. Even the greater sins also. There are many sins are classified. Small, big and all, different. Even greatest sins, Mahapapa. We use, that is also taken care. The papas also can come when we neglect our duties. Also papa. As a wife don't perform her duties. The husband doesn't perform her duties. Son, everybody has got duties we are clear, kartavya. When they fail in that, it amounts to the sin. Even that sin may also go off. And all that power which we can't explain, that much power is got in this chanting that. Recitation of Sahasranama removes all diseases, any great diseases, and it gives you long life, cures many kinds of fevers. Very important. Remove the planetary afflictions. Any graha dosha.
Just chanting
It's what it
Sahasranama,
says. I am reading.
all the
I am just
ill effects of all the planets will be removed.
reflection, destructs about, and neutralizes the problem with children. Some balagraha we call it. Balagraha, that now I am putting in English. Balagraha dosha is something children get some in this when they are young. They are affected by negative energies.
Yes.
That we call balagraha.
Right, because they
I
have
don't know
weaker
whether
aura.
whether you in Hindi the balagraha use or not. I don't know. Balagraha is when small children get affected by negative energies. This is called balagraha dosha. We call it. I don't know whether in North India it's known or not. So this is that even that dosha is cleared by chanting Lalitha Sahasranama. It can attract people, attract kings. It can influence the kings, and it will attract wealth and success also. That means what all a human being looking for
All
his
the
overall
material
growth.
desires, yes.
It
All
is
the material desires.
well, all thing. I see them, and it protects the devotees. And devotees means who chants it, destroys enemies, even nullifies the black magic if at all there, and it clears evil gaze. Drishti bolte na, evil gaze. Also it and it punishes the people who are your opponents and thieves. Not only it protects you, it punishes them also. It's a beautiful thing. Then how? Enemies destruction, black magic destruction, etc. has been told in 33 to 38 number in Phalashruti. It is referring directly. Pratyangira Devi will help you. Sharaveshwara come and help you. And then Martanda Bhairava will help you. Kuleshwari will, he has mentioned even the divinities who can protect you, even their names are mentioned here. Kshetrapala will come and help you. You got my point? What I mean? How it takes, he's telling you, all these divinities come to your rescue and take you from opponents and problems and etc. afflictions and also it takes care. That's what he says. Regular chanting of this Sahasranama, your wealth will be stable. Akhanda Ishwarya, I'd call it, stable, Akhanda. And it further says there is no deity, there is no divine equal to Lalita. Okay? And no hymn equal to Lalita Sahasranama. Let's say Haigriva telling Agastya. Okay? One should chant daily and worship the chakra with flowers. Even Shiva cannot fully describe its merit. The merit of the benefit cannot be, even Shiva can tell you that is the merit of doing this. And regular worship leads to you get united with Lalita Mahatripu Sundari, fulfillment of all desires, prosperity, and as usual, final liberation. That means whatever told Bhukti Mukti Pradayini in Lalita Sahasranama is confirming it here
In the
by
Phalashruti.
Phalashruti. By worship or chanting, all desire fulfilled, which normally cannot be attainable with again knowledge also. Knowledge, wealth, fame, and liberation. Its greatness is all cannot understand. They don't know. Ignorant. Only few understand.
Exactly, Guruji. It's not even very common. People think that only chanting Lalita Sahasranama would give them all the benefits. So many of the viewers don't even know that.
Few don't
Phalashruti-
understand, even don't know it.
Why is it not so common then?
We have not taught them actually. It is though it says you must read Phalashruti, we are not telling it. We stop at Lalita Sahasranama. What should I do now for that? I have been telling now years, please chant Phalashruti also.
So every time you chant Sahasranama,
Every time, yes,
you
that
chant
is
Phalashruti.
a mandate. When you chant Lalitha Sahasranama, you must chant Phalashruti also. So you remind yourself what I am getting.
What is the benefit
Is it not
I'm
so?
getting? Yes.
Is it not good
Yes,
to read Phalashruti?
absolutely.
I have read Phalashruti. See what I am getting. That also you know, that's what I am telling you.
Yes.
So seeking Siddhi without this is futile. Without Sahasranama, you cannot think of getting a Siddhi. Okay, please don't abandon. If you abandon Sahasranama, it's ignorance for you. Having spoken this, Hayagriva says, you meditate on Agastya and he will relax. These are the things he has told. In Lalita Sahasranama, Phalashruti, there is a Patha Kirtana, wherever it comes, encourages for all. That means you can do. But while restrictions also apply, only to teaching and imparting the Rahasya, please. It also, I have spoken only Phalashruti. I'll come back to what is restriction also. And what is the free encouragement also. Both are there in the Phalashruti only. The encouragement refers to you can chant.
Okay.
Anybody. Restriction also is for imparting and teaching. What is this difference? Can you make a difference here? You can simply chant, recite. No restriction for that. If I teach you, got me? Imparting that and teaching that means if I teach you the Rahasya of it. You got me? If you teach Rahasya, that I should not do. The Rahasya should be given to only those teaching. But Rahasya should not be given. But regular chanting can be done by anybody.
Then Guruji, what are the restrictions that you're talking about? Because you yourself said that anybody can chant it. And then you're saying that there are restrictions also.
Yeah, that's why it's very interesting to understand each verse here properly. There are verses telling you can simply chant. There are verses telling you should not. What should not, I should mention. What is free also I should mention. I come to this particularly where it gives a free recital. Bhaktoya kirtaye nityamidam nama sahasrakam. Tasmai Sri Lalita Devi Pritab Abhishtam Prayachati. That means any devotee. Devotee is not initiated.
Any devotee.
Initiation of devotee is different.
Yeah.
Right now, Kirtaye Nityamidam Sahasrakam. He is asking devotees to chant Sahasrakam every day. Right? Tasmai Sri Lalita Devi Pritam Abhishtam Prayachati. By that, Lalita will give you all desired results. He is referring to a bhakta, a devotee. Okay? It gives a free. Is it not so? Taking literally. Then, next. Akirtayan nidam stotram katam bhakto bhavishyati nityam sankirtana shaktaha kirtayen punyavasare. How can one be called a devotee without chanting this? If you want to call the devotee of Lalita, you should chant. That's the meaning of it. How can you call somebody a devotee unless you chant Lalita Sahasranama? If unable daily, one should chant on auspicious days. Ketriyat Punyavasare. And how can you call somebody you're a devotee of Lalita if you don't chant Lalita Sahasranama? Is it not a free?
Exactly.
So that means nobody can be, if you say stop chanting, there cannot be any bhakta at all. Is it right in that case? If I restrict chanting and also telling that nobody can be a devotee if you don't chant, that means what? That means there cannot be any devotee if you stop Lalita Sahasranama. Is it not so? Read properly. I think, Rangoli, you have a comment on this?
Yeah.
Please. See, I am giving it clear. Hayagriva is telling, if a devotee cannot chant Lalita Sahasranama, he is not devotee at all. That means, unless you initiate, one cannot become devotee. Is it that true? No.
No, not really. One can be
Yeah.
a devotee.
So very
and
clearly,
initiator, yes.
so that need not be initiate. A devotee can chant. It's very, very clear here.
Yeah.
I'm making very clear. Then, when also you say, Sankrantau Vishuve Chaiva Tajanma Tritaye Yane Namamyam Chasudishyam Sitayam Shukravasare. He also tells that on Sankranti, where equinox, when the sun moves to one to the other, and birthdays, and Namami, Chaturdashi, all these good days. On these days particularly, one should chant, and full moon day, etc. Meditating Sahasranama on the moon.
Meditating Sahasranama?
On the moon. Meditate on moon and chant.
How? On the new
Look
moon
at
and
moon.
full moon?
Look at moon and chant.
Like specifically on new moon? Or
New moon, full moon, all that he has mentioned, Ashtami and all.
Okay.
So he is connecting moon to Lalitha. So these 18, 19, 20 namas make it clear. A devotee can chant. Very clear, logically speaking. Devotee can be non-initiate also. Anybody can be devotee. Initiate is different, sadhaka is different. Yet I am talking about devotee. When he says devotee can talk, it is open to everybody. Okay? Then, Vidyarthi chapnayad vidyam nama sahasra kirtanat. Nanina sadrusham stotram bhoga moksham pradam mune. A seeker of Vidyarthi means a normal student. He need not be a student of Sri Vidya.
Yeah.
Yes, no? Did he say Sri Vidya? No. Vidyarthi is talking about. Any student, of seeker of knowledge, obtains knowledge by chanting this Sahasranama. That student need not be a sadhaka, need not be initiate. Proved. It can be chanted. Then, Chaturashrama nischaiva kirtaniyam sada and kirtaniyamidam tasmad bhoga moksha. This gives you bhoga and moksha full, and it can be chanted by all ashramas. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. Brahmacharya fellow, how can you get initiated into Sri Vidya? Even 5 or 6 years also boy. I started at 6 years I started Lalitha Sahasranama.
At 6 years?
6, when I was 6. In Brahmacharya period. That means everybody means even a small boy also can chant. That doesn't require initiation. So this is making very clearly that who all can chant. Everybody can chant. One more, I forgot go. Sadharma samanusthana vaikalya paripurtaye kalau papeka bahule dharmanusthana varjite nama sankirtanam muktyan runam nanyat parayanam. See, he talks about nama sankirtana. Nama sankirtana restricted, restricted? He talked this as nama sankirtanam. Very clear, it's not my words. Hayagriva verse, Nama Sankirtanam, Lokika. So he says, in the Kali age is full of sun, where the practice of Dharma neglected. For people, there is no other refuge than chanting these divine names. Come on. There is no other refuge for people to chant divine nama. Is it only initiate? Definitely. I am giving you why. No restriction here. Okay. Greater than 1000 namas, Vishnu, once again he says, Vishnu, more than Vishnu nama, all that he says. That means when you can't chant Vishnu nama, Shiva nama, etc., you can chant this also. This is greater than that he is telling. Lalitha Sahasranama is greater than Shiva Sahasranama, Shiva nama, greater than Vishnu Sahasranama is telling. That means when that is open to everybody, this also will be open to everybody. So these verses confirm that normal devotee also can chant. And what is restricted? I must talk. Restriction is not chanting. Restriction is, I'll come to that and say what exactly the restriction. It comes in some shlokas here. Japen nityam prayatnena lalito pasti tatparaha pratasmatma vidhanena sandhya karma samapyacha puja graham tato gatva. He says, in the morning, take bath according to the prescribed rituals and completed the morning rituals. First you complete all this. He is talking to an initiate now. He spoke to devotees. Now he talks to the initiate into Sri Vidya. You take bath in the morning, do all this prescribed this thing, then he says, go to worship hall, worship the king of, you do Chakra Puja, okay, and then chant the mantra 1000 times, 1000 times, 300 times, whatever possible. After that, chant Lalitha Sahasranama. So this instruction for whom?
For everybody.
No, for the initiate.
Okay, this is for the initiated.
He said, do japa, he is telling.
Okay.
Day, morning, do everything, then chant your mantra 1000 times, 100 times, then chant Sahasranama. So he is telling, this instruction to whom? To initiate. Instruction. Then Annam, see very clearly, a Dvija, that who is twice born, who knows 1000 namas, should be given to him. What should be given to him? Who are all visible to him and free. When he is given to a Dvija, who knows 1000 names should be given to him. That means the one who knows the meaning of this Rahasya should be given to him. That means there is a restriction for him. That means giving is Rahasya, chanting is Stotra. Stotra is there, mantra also is there. Rahasya is secret, not to be told. Stotra can be chanted. Okay? And food, wealth itself be given them. Then one who chants these names is considered a worthy recipient. See? One who chants ya kirteti naman tvam satpatram vibruddhata tasmai dhyayam prayatnena shridi. To whom this should be given? Rahasya, I'm talking, not the giving, I'm talking, not chanting. Here very clearly says, who chant these names regularly, who is a recipient, to such person one should be given. So one who chants Lalitha Sahasranama, you should be given Shividya. That means chanting Lalitha Sahasranama will make one eligible to get Shividya. That's the meaning of it. Is it not so? So we must very clearly understand, restriction is for Rahasya revelation. Simply reciting this thing. Okay? A wise person should examine them and give them to those who are knowledge. There is no mantra as beautiful as this. King of mantras. King of mantras is not Lalitha Sahasranama. King of mantra is Srividya. So for them he should give mantra, is telling. That mantra is referring to Srividya. Why? Because Lalitha Sahasranama is the secret of Srividya. He is talking about the secret he is talking here, not the Nama as such. And this should not be taught to the ignorant and non-devotee and those unfit people like Pashu, like ignorant people. It must be kept secret like Srividya. So Srividya is kept secret. Okay. Rahasya nama sahasram tasmat gopayadiyam. Rahasya nama sahasram, he says. It is not the Nama's Rahasya. The Rahasya in the Nama should be kept Gopaniyam. That's how it is. So here, free trial then. So very clearly we come across three issues in this podcast. One is the normal benefit of chanting this. And I have tried today to explain what is restricted, what is not restricted. The simple parayana by anybody is restricted. Okay. Giving them the rahasya of that is restricted. Because I always mention Lalita, Rahasya, Sahasra, Stotra, Mala, Mantrasya. This has got a Stotra part also here. Mala, Mantra also. Stotra has no restriction. Mantra has restriction. Right, na? Even if you get mantra, you may do mantra, you may not know Rahasya. There are many cases happening. Many people take mantra, they chant mantra also, but they may not know the Rahasya. There are three parts here. Stotra, anybody, open. Mantra, restricted to few. Even that mantra Rahasya also is to somebody restricted. You got my point. So very clear. So any doubt on this, I'm making very clear. Same thing applies to also Durga Saptashati also, where as a Parayana, no problem. But with a procedure, as a mantra, problem. Similarly here also, Lalita Sahasranama, as it is, as Stotra, everybody definitely should chant. Even if I'm not telling, all are chanting today. They all are not initiated. But still sometimes something will go to the mind. Somebody will say, Guruji, should I tell this? Because somebody has spoken, did not. So, making very clear, Rangoli, if you can give two messages from this thing. One is what exactly we get from chanting Sahasranama. Every devotee of Lalita should chant it. But at the same time, the Rahasya of this is restricted to selected few who are in Sri Vidya.
Initiated. Guruji, if I end this podcast by knowing the structure of the Phalashruti, like how many verses and what do they actually talk about? So what is the
89
structure
I told you, no?
of the Phalashruti?
89.
Okay.
It's almost off the, this thing, Lalita Sahasranama. 187 something is there, half of the almost with one. So much verses are there in this Phalashruti.
So Guruji, you told me that it is very beneficial for health also. If one chants Fal Shruti after Lalita Sahasranama, it will cure all your disease. How does the energy affect your health?
It's a general statement made in Phalashruti. The specific shloka also is there in that, where speaks about specific fever. It speaks about one. It clearly reads, Rangoli, keep the hand on the head of a person who is suffering from fever. Chant Lalita Sahasranama fully. And it reads, his fever will go off. As it is, I am reading Phalashruti. This is what treatment for fever. Even though it mentioned fever many times in the Phalashruti, it has mentioned repeatedly different diseases will go off. Specifically, fever also spoke about. And one shloka gives you specifically how to do for that. Just place it on your this thing. And when we apply that, we can also say for other ailments also, there's some pain now. You can put that in possible, because I am taking the same parallel to that, You can always cure. That means, what it means, when you chant that Sahasranama, the energy will be in your hands. That's what it communicates indirectly. By touching that energy, that touch treatment will treat the disease. And even this can be, I found it also. When somebody is anger, Lalita Sahasranama chanting and putting on his hand, anger comes down. Most of the time, Lalita Sahasranama chanting itself, it creates a lot of vibration.
Yeah.
And more than Phalashruti, what mentioned, there are experiences people have felt it. Okay, Lalita Sahasranama chanting. Because it is like Kalparuksha Kamadhenu. It gives you everything, whatever you ask for. Exactly. That is the beauty of Lalita Sahasranama. And it is a specific thing, and it's a moment of. See, one way it is Stotra, one way it is mantra, one way it talks about Sri Vidya, Rahasya. It's a combination of. There is no such thing which is having everything together. And Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha also. Liberation also it gives. And it is, according to me, it is something like, Sanjeevani for everything. Lalita Sahasranama is so powerful. And Phalashruti has repeatedly mentioned it.
Guruji, it is also said that not just your material desires, chanting Phalashruti along with Lalita Sahasranama, it fulfills all the 4 Purushats of your life, the Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. So how does it give you that spiritual wealth also? That would be my question.
See, I can only speak about Dharma, Artha, Kama. For Moksha, I think it should be with initiation. Because Moksha can be given by a sadhana. Moksha will not come simply by chanting. See, the chanting, if anything, will give you these things, no doubt. Artha and Kama, money will come and your desires are fulfilled. For a moksha, there should be sadhana. Without sadhana, any moksha come possible? So, this can be used as sadhana when you are given initiation to that. Na? Very clear. So, otherwise, as a parayana, yes, Dharma, Artha, Kama. As a mantra, with a supporting Shividya, then is Kama, moksha also. Yeah, it is moksha pradayini. I am not denying it. But not just for a devotee. It is only for him, Dharma, Artha, Kama. To use it as moksha, one should get initiated into Shividya and practice Shividya. Sadhana karna hai. With sadhana, part of sadhana, Lalitha Sahasranama. And very, very important is, many times, every Shividya practitioner, whether they do or not, I am not interested, I am not aware of that, but it mandates. After your japa of whatever the mantra given to you in Shividya, you must complete with chanting Lalitha Sahasranama. That is whether practiced or not, I am not interested, but that is required. Every Shividya Upasaka, after his sadhana, he is supposed to chant Lalitha Sahasranama to get the benefit of sadhana. Also is there in Lalitha Sahasranama.
Okay. And Guruji, what about the healing vibration of Lalitha Sahasranama along with Phalashruti? That it will
see,
heal
Phalashruti is nothing but Phalashruti itself has nothing to do. Please, I am very clear. Phalashruti is a set of shlokas which is describing what happens, what it does when Sahasranama is chanted. Very, very clear in this. Phalashruti itself is not going to give anything. Phalashruti is a part of the whole system. Phalashruti explains you what happens when you chant Lalitha Sahasranama. So very clear.
So Guruji, to end this wonderful discussion, any last message that you would like to give to the seekers of Devi?
Wonderful. You made it, no? The punchline you made today.
Yeah.
Before closing it.
Yeah.
Irrespective of you are into Shividya, otherwise any mantra, whatever the people call me is different. Taking my own experience for that matter, we should teach every child in the house. Moment they learn chanting something, maybe 6 years, 8 years, 9 years, they must be taught to chant Lalitha Sahasranama. They can learn every day 10 Sahasranama, and in 100 days they can learn. I want that. That should be a wonderful situation in the house. If at least if they chant every Friday or every Paurnami in the house, it creates a different vibration in the house. I'm telling you. It's very much proved. Such a wonderful Sahasranama is Lalitha Sahasranama. One should do that. And chanting is really gives you a lot of peace also, mind, peaceful mindness. And you encourage the children. I mean, that should be done now. And women, of course, today, women groups are chanting Lalitha Sahasranama.
Group
together.
chanting is happening.
That's a very good thing. Lalitha Sahasranama is a wonderful thing, which one cannot find. One of the best available thing in our hand should be used properly, without any fear of whether I can do, I not do. Leave all those things. That guilt should not, and we should chant Lalitha Sahasranama. And that is the easiest way to please Lalita Mahatriputra Sundari.
Wow.
That's the message I want to give.
Great.
Everyone should chant Lalita.
Definitely, Guruji. And I'm sure the addition of Phalashruti to Lalitha Sahasranama, it will help our viewers to get the maximum benefits of Lalitha Sahasranama and the grace of Devi. So as always, I'm so grateful that you joined us today. Thank you so much.
Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
So you let me know in the comment section, how did you like today's podcast? Do let me know if you regularly chant Lalitha Sahasranama. What benefits have you felt in your life? How have you felt Devi's grace, Devi's blessings, Devi's protection in your life? And now that Guruji told us that Fal Shruti is the fruit of Lalita Sahasranama, so I'm sure you all will make it a part of your life as well. I'm your host Rangoli Sharma. I'll keep bringing you such insightful discussions on Devi and other spiritual subjects. Do let me know in the comment section what more topics should we explore with Guruji. I'll see you in another podcast. Namaste.